It's top of the morning, you heard me? It's almost, you know what I'm saying, evening. It's almost 12, you heard me? So, I come off the head with this one, you heard me? I come off the head with this one, you heard me? And I've been pondering on it, and I've been watching the world. I run across all kind of people, you heard me? Because I'm a people's person, and I also can peep what they going through. Hey, man, I can feel it too sometimes. And I'm here to not just encourage you, I'm here to really give you a teaching to not to trick yourself out your spot. And not just trick yourself out your spot, out your connections. Listen, I'm going to show you how to always be connected. You heard me? And get connected to the right people. You listen to what I'm telling you? Like, first and foremost, listen. You got to stay close to God, you heard me? How time's moving now, you heard me? Everybody full of tricks. You heard me? So you gotta stay close to God so you don't fall for none of that. You heard me? That's number one, you heard me? You gotta have your heart right so your thoughts can be right. You heard me? Yeah, you got to pray over your heart 24/7. I'm giving you this here because your heart play a big part on your thoughts. This how this going down. So why this here? You heard me? I gotta give it to you like this here because it's a lot of people. They tricking themselves out, good friendships. You know what I'm saying? Good connections and stuff like that, you heard me? Why this up? Because I be watching people, bruh. Because the world ain't got so crazy, bruh. Respect is just a word that just be out there. They forgot how to respect people, bruh. Yeah, like they forgot how to be respectful and they forgot how to be caring. You see, people want you to care about them, but they don't care about you. And I notice people don't care what you know until they know that you care. Amen. So yeah, care coincides with the word love, help, nurture, and things of that nature. You heard me? So I'm going here, and if you care about people, like when you don't really have time, you're gonna make time because you care about them. Let me tell you, I'm gonna keep it real. Like, yeah, because see how I care about my son? I make time to write my son a letter and send that to him. Because I know when he get that letter, I know what that do to a man in a situation like that. I know what that do for you when you get that letter because you dealing with so much hate in the system, in the can. So when you get that real love, that give you some energy to get through. Amen. So yeah, listen, bro. I got to keep it real with y'all, bro. Because people are getting tricked out of the connections. Why this? Man, let me tell you something. You heard me? And I won't give you this because I want you to respect people no matter what you going through because you never know who you talking to. Who God got an angel on testing your character. You heard me? Like, just because you going through something don't mean you got to push that on nobody else. You heard me? Why this here? I'm going to go to the story of Joseph. You heard me? You remember Joseph, brother sold him into slavery. You heard me? Like, and then he went to Potiphar's house, and Potiphar's wife was trying to get with him, and she laid up there when she get with him. He didn't want to mess with her like that, so she lied on him and said he tried to rape her and put him in jail. Joseph was supposed to be, he could have been bitter. He could have been like, man, I'm in here bad, like, and get cold-hearted. But he kept his faith, bruh. God knew this man's heart, though, so God know one thing. Listen, I'm going to put you through this. You heard me? And when I put you through this here, you heard me, like, and you stay in character, I got you. You heard me? Like, but he knew how Joseph was cut anyway, you heard me? But he allowed Joseph to go through that, you heard me? Listen, he allowed Joseph to go through that because that was part of the process. You heard me? That was part of the process, you heard me? So why this here? This is where I'm going, and I'm about to take, when Joseph ran across the butler in the chef, you heard me? And he could have been like, man, look, man, listen, bro. I ain't got time for all that. I don't want to talk to none of y'all about no dream, none of that, you heard me? But his blessing was connected to the butler. If he don't talk to that butler and give him some time and do what God told him to do, he would have never, ever got connected to Pharaoh. See, when he told them their dream, he said, look, you going to get killed and you going to go home. And when it came to pass, Joseph told the butler, look, bro, don't forget about me, bro. Don't do that. Don't forget about me, dog. So, people forget about you. You heard me? But God ain't forget about you. God ain't forget when you respected, this person, or you took your time out to care about their situation and, just showing your godly characteristics. So, and God had to lay up that set of circumstance up, you heard me? See when God set this circumstance up? You heard me? Listen, they had to reach out to Joseph. This how this go down, you heard me? But this why I'm telling you, like when you stay respectful and you don't, be tripping because you went through a situation that was unfortunate, it was unfair and all this, that, the third, and you stay in character and you still show people you respect them and you care about them, guess what? Guess what? God gonna show you he respect you and care about you. See, people show you a little bit they care. See, when God show you he care, they ain't gonna think it's fair. See, Joseph stayed in character. After all that, your brother and them that sold you out, you went to jail bad, you heard me? And then boom, you up in there, you heard me? You ought to be bitter, you heard me? But when you got a heart for God, God got a heart for you. Amen. And God know his people, and God allow you to go through certain things to show people who you is and whose you is. You heard me? The favor wasn't fair, but what he went through wasn't fair neither. Amen. So this is where I'm at. Stay respectful so you can stay connectful. Stay respectful so you can stay connectful, man. Because God saying the word, he don't have no respect of person. God, a spirit, he'll put his spirit on inside the man on the road, test your character out, and you had like eight ones in your glove compartment. And you ain't want to get a man on side the road $1, you hear me? Yeah, he test you through all that, you hear me? Because it ain't about just you and yours. They got strangers out here who need you too. And they got people that God will put an angel on, you heard me? And really run you down and help you. Listen, bro, but you think God gonna bless you and you got all that in your heart? Be real with yourself, you heard me? You can lie to me, anybody else. See, you can't lie to God. You know you got envy in your heart towards him, man. You got jealousy, you got vengeance. Whatever you got in your heart, God can't even give you the things you love until you get that trash out there. You heard me? Go to God, you heard me? Like real talk, and get that out of your heart. And when you get that out of your heart, that's when your blessings gonna start to flow. You heard me? Yeah, man, look at the outside appearance. God know the heart. You heard me? So I'm here to encourage you to always be respectful so you can be connectful. You heard me? Be respectful so you can be connectful. You heard me? And you gotta know that. You gotta know that because you don't never know who God got an angel on testing your character. You heard me? No matter what you going through, always stay in character and stay respectful. You heard me? Respect go a long way, bro. Respect go a long way. You heard me? And I'm just here to encourage you because people be going through stuff and they'll rub that off on somebody else, thinking people deserve what they to go through because you mad. You heard me? A lot of them just be out their mind and they be done did stuff and they don't even know how to take their lick when they come. You heard me? Stop giving licks if you can't take one. You heard me? Stop giving them. You can't take them, don't even get in that lane. Amen? So I'm here to encourage you to stay respectful so you can stay connectful. Stay up, stay focused. You heard me? I love all y'all. One.